available. You're not going to see it. I got this from somebody who got it with a pick and shovel, okay, in South Africa. I bought like 5 barrels of that material, and that's one of the few designs we ever did in it.
Oh my goodness, I love it. One day I just want to go to a party at your house and see everyone who shows up. I want to meet these people. Are we ready for the bracelet I've been wearing? I know a lot of you have been interested as I've been wearing this lapis and how gorgeously it has been pairing with the other bracelets that are just about sold out today. This is sterling silver, your choice of lapis or turquoise. And don't you just love this color of this turquoise?
And here again, if you're a collector, if you like things that are unique, if you like things that are different, you like things that are really, really rare, this is Alicia turquoise. Okay, it comes from the Sonoran Desert of Mexico. I've owned this particular raw material for well over 25 years. The only way you can buy it is from private collectors. What I really love about this, and I love about this design, is think about this. Okay, so the silver, do you see where we've made the silver casing? And then the bead rotates inside of it. So it's actually a new look, a new way of doing this. It's not just your same old stretch style bracelet. There's a lot that went into it. We actually, when we first designed this, we designed it to be a Today Special, just to kind of give you a little inside skinny on this.
Wow.
And we decided, wanted to do it as a Today Special, but I just could not hit the price point. And so now they hit the price point, and they're doing that. But I couldn't do that. There's so much work that goes into making one of these. If you think just about the labor cost, the lapis, here again, this is made from that super high. This is not a denim grade.
No, this is one of the prettiest lapis bracelets I've seen.
This is the old natural lapis, and these were round beads that we had previously cut. And this was one of the colors. We were going to do it in the Alicia turquoise. We were going to do it in the lapis, and I believe that we did this. Offered it also in like a black chalcedony. Those were the primary 3 colors. We never were able to produce it as a Today Special. We couldn't hit the price point. These are brand new, exclusive. You're getting to see them for the very first time. It's just not only a great look, it's a very unique look for a stretch bracelet in 2 really unique materials, especially the turquoise. Here again, this is Alicia turquoise. This material I've had for well over 25 years. You can't even buy this material. It's just not available. I got this back in the day when they were still mining this material in Sonora. The mine's been closed forever. There is no raw material. There is no rough material. You don't even see it. In most collections, it's very rare that somebody will have a piece of Alicia turquoise. So something that is truly collectible, totally unique.
You know, it's reminiscent of a tennis bracelet, because you have that amount.
It kind of has that feel to it.
It does.
And here again, the very first time that we've actually made a sterling silver. Think about this, where you have a sterling silver setting, and then you've got the round sphere of the material that rotates with inside of it. And so those will actually rotate. So it's that splash of silver, that splash of color that goes back to the stone. So it's like having a sterling silver bracelet, like a link bracelet that's been inlaid, but it's 3-dimensional. Something that's really kind of a new, fresh look. And you're just getting to see it for the very first time. Nobody's ever seen this before at a great price point.
Oh, you're gonna love these. You are going to love these. These are so beautiful. When you put this on, it feels unlike any, I mean, it doesn't feel like a stretch bracelet. It's like you search for the clasp. It really does have a tennis bracelet quality, beautiful shine, the most stunning lapis quality I have seen, easily $400 of lapis here. This is what happens when you know the guy who knows the guy who knows the guy.
Well, you know what I love about this? Even as a guy, okay, which I tend to classify myself in that, right? Almost to the point where, you know, like it drives my wife a little nuts, right? Because I'm that typical guy. I do typical guy things, which, you know, as a woman, you know that typical guy things drive you crazy, right? So, as a typical guy, do you know what I would wear? I would wear either one of these in a
I
heartbeat.
hear you.
In a heartbeat. I would
hear
wear
you.
either one of these in a heartbeat. But I would wear the Alicia turquoise truly in a heartbeat as a guy. Okay, you know, like that is a cool look. I mean, that would just be something I'd throw on. I mean, I really like this. And the cool thing about it, it's not just a. I don't know why. To be honest with you, I don't know if I would just wear a regular stretch bracelet as a guy. I don't know if I would do that. But this, with the silver presence and the way this is, I would wear this in a heartbeat. I think it really, really looks cool. It looks unique and very, very different. So
my
again,
goodness.
you know, and that's what you want. I mean, don't you want things that are unique? Don't you want things that are different? Don't you want things that you just don't see every day? Or that, you know, I think one of the reasons that we've had the opportunity and had a wonderful following for 30 years. When I think about that, you know, just the joy and pleasure of being able to do what I love for 30 years and be able to bring these. And then you have things like this that are really, I think that's why people tune in, is that you know that you're going to tune in, you're going to see something that's unique, that's different, that you've never seen before. And in this case, these are brand new, these are exclusive. And again, to go back to the materials here, so you have that beautiful high blue lapis. This is not a denim lapis, that's a natural Afghani lapis that comes out of the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan. And then the thing that's really, really trick here and really is unique and very different, and this is highly collectible, guys, highly collectible, is the Alicia turquoise.
Yes.
And that comes out of the Sonoran Desert, but they quit mining it over 20 years ago. I've had that material for 25 years.
Oh my goodness.
When they were still mining it and they still had it. They are no longer mining that. And that was all, it was all sea foam. It was all nugget material. It comes in a kaolin deposit. So they actually mine most of the material that came from that region. Like most of the material, the turquoise that's mined in the Sonoran area, it all is in nugget form. So really a beautiful, a nice, soft, unusual, unique green, or like a tealy blue color to it. It had a very unusual material. A lot of it almost was like an emerald green. But it's, again, I use this material very sparingly, but it is one of the natural materials that I still have. I don't have a lot of it, but I still have workable quantity.
And the silver, I mean, every other bead has these stunning silver, almost like the gyroscope rotation that you can tell is that silver work and the creativity that only Jay would come up with. By the way, I know that a lot of you are peeking at this little ring because it is the matching set. The extra $20 on Flex will get you the ring. And here is why people are grabbing both colors, because the ring has both colors in them. This is not two rings, it's one ring.
If you look at it,
this
it's kind of like a bypass design.
It is.
So that it gives you a little flexibility on sizing on it.
Oh my
And again,
goodness.
you got that the combination of that super high grade. And then in the ring, we used we were able to really color sort really good, and we were actually used the Alicia turquoise, but we used more of a kind of a blue color. So it's and the blue was to go back. We didn't make this to be a matching piece. We did this as a standalone piece.
But how do you not? How do you not put the top hat on when you're wearing the tuxedo?
No, you can do that. I'm not saying you can't wear it as a set, but with the ring, if you want to buy that, what makes it unique and different is the Alicia turquoise. Very, very little of the material was really that really high blue, clear blue. So you've got the real high clear blue